Hello YouTube, Traveling Ronin here. So the Civil War has fascinated me for a very long time. I've been going to battle sites like Gettysburg, Chickamauga. I really do like to go visit old places that have these stories to tell. And so the reason I really like the Civil War is it's one of the first examples of industrialized war, and not only does it help shape the United States, but also helps shape where I'm from in Canada. We largely have a country, due to the influences of the British having not officially supported the South, but certainly given the Confederates more aid than the North desired. And so because this event had such an impact on where I'm from, such an impact on where I'm now living, I really wanted to go see what this event was. So let's go take a look. Now that I'm dressed appropriately for the event, actually I have no idea that. Dress up's just fun to play every now and again. We're going to go to the small town of Keokuk, Iowa. Every year they have an annual reenactment that they do, and this year they were focusing on the Battle of Atlanta while I was there. Now obviously this is a reenactment, it is a simulation of the events. Iowa and Atlanta are really far apart, so they chose a place called Rand Park where they were going to simulate what was going on. As this is a simulation and a reenactment, obviously I have to break a little bit from the concept of the fighter-sized videos where I'm right in the action. Obviously it's not part of the reenactment group. I couldn't be there firing a musket, working cannon, things like that would have been very dangerous. So instead what I had the privilege of doing is I was able to shadow both an infantry group and an artillery group from the side. So I gave myself two rules. First, they had a fantastic announcer who was telling me what was going on. And he was really good to listen to till the first cannon went off. After that point, I had no idea what he said, and really, I was concentrating as to what's in front of me. So because of that, what I decided to do, and the format I decided to take for this video, was I was going to report on what I could see. Not necessarily what happened, not necessarily how the flow of the battle really went, but how my little microcosm within that battle was acted out. And so that's the story that I'm going to bring out to you guys, because I really wanted to see how we get affected by a shortage of communication on the battlefield, as well as how do you concentrate on a larger picture when you have so much going on.
Fire, mother beast! Fire! Beast! Fire! 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 Yeah. Go for it, guys. Fire! Fire, mother beast! Fire!
So let's talk about the cannons. As you can see, they open up all over the line. It's thunder everywhere. You have fog for smoke and just the noise drifting across you. You could actually feel the shockwave of those cannons coming off. Wasn't anything big, but you could definitely feel the air displacement. So what I wanted to do is, because showing cannons in a reenactment is one thing, I really wanted to give you guys a taste as to what do they look like when they're actually firing. So spliced in some clips from a program called The Deadliest Warrior. They were doing Napoleon Bonaparte versus George Washington. Obviously the cannons are about 100 years earlier, but footage on the internet of cannons being fired at simulated people is somewhat rare. This is an 8-pound gun. From the research I did, the American guns were between 6 and 9 pounds. So this should give us a good idea as to what we're looking at. It will obviously be a bit off, but I think it does give a really good idea as to what we're looking for with cannon firepower.
Out.
Are you kidding?
Second shot, direct hit.
Wicked!
Napoleon team re-aims the cannon to try to take out the primary target.
I think we're right on.
Right on it. Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, yeah, baby!
Oh, that was awesome!
2 hits, 1 artillery crew, 1 officer inside.
What I'm talking about. Right here.
The next thing I want to show you is some of the brutality that we have with grape and scattershot. By the time the Civil War had rolled around, those had been kind of retired for a more effective canister shot. But again, footage on the internet of people shooting at real targets is kind of rare, so we're going to use the grape and the scatter shot out of the Deadliest Warrior again to give you an idea as to that shotgun effect that comes out the front of a gun.
Oh! Nice job, Napoleon crew. We're going to go immediately to the Washington crew. Are you ready? Ready! Fire at will!
One instant kill, 2 instant kills in his face, another instant kill, another one face, chest, that's 5, 6. So total, guys, 8 out of 15 instant kills. Take a look at this. This guy has a huge piece torn right out. This is a guaranteed instant kill. Looks like most of that must have come straight through the middle because this guy's just completely obliterated. Little scratch on his ear, nothing here and nothing here. This guy is down. This is the 4th instant kill, so we got 4 out of 15 here. So
now, you can see between the scatter shot and the grape shot, there's a huge number of casualty that's given. The grape shot gives you 8 on 15 people hit and dead. The scatter shot saw 4 of the 15 people dead. Are these numbers exaggerated? Obviously in battle, people are hitting the earth, they're coming back up, they're trying to march in. Are the guns really that accurate? In this case, they got to set them exactly the way they wanted. Well, when I was at Chickamauga, and you can see here in the photos, both from Union and Confederate sides, we're seeing casualty ranges in the high 40% range. So that scatter shot that does kill, you know, almost half the people that are out there, seems actually quite accurate. You would be losing 1 and 2 guys in a platoon, or brigade, whatever was formed at that time. So, really quite interesting to see that. Rifles. They started to really change the war that was out there. Muskets now had rifling to them, so instead of being smooth bore, they were now firing shots that traveled further, faster. They'd also switched from the conventional musket ball over to the mini ball. Although musket balls were still used, at some of the battles I've been to, I have both a mini ball and a musket ball from Gettysburg. So one of the things I want to show you is splicing one final clip from the Deadliest Warrior, give you guys an idea as to what line firing was like when they're shooting at targets. In this case, again, they are using muskets from the Revolutionary War and rifles from the Revolutionary War. However, I do think it's about the best way we can convey some of the damage and power behind these weapons.
nice.
The carbon buildup in the rifle's barrel must be thoroughly cleaned, making it twice as long to reload.
Oh,
That was a hit.
Man, that takes a long time.
Oh, that's a hit. Evil trick.
Oh, that's a mess.
Oh, he missed it.
Nice shot.
It's a good hit.
Missed it. Oh, belly shot on the horse.
Poor bugger.
Ooh.
Perfect.
All 4 static targets are hit now.
The muskets blow through their 5 shots, but the slower reloading rifles continue to fire.
Oh!
Commander's down.
Oh!
There goes the commander.
It rained. I don't have. Give him hell, Missouri. Can't open it and read it to me. So she had to read. Come in the line. Quickly. Been killed. Bad. He went into more. People now see that the Confederates coming up the left flank of the battlefield have taken a flanking position against the Iowa Brigade.
So what did I learn? First, I learned that terrain plays a huge effect. The group that I followed was actually successful in capturing a Union regiment. However, as we know at the Battle of Atlanta, the Confederate forces did in fact lose. Now, because I was sheltered a little bit by that hill, I lost my view of the battlefield. I had no idea what happened over on the right with the picket fence. Was the Confederate group it captured? Did they make it out? Completely gone. And so it really helps illuminate the hyper focus that we can get into when we get into combat events, when we start seeing something of this magnitude happen around us, and even when we're doing self-defense scenarios out on the street, how your vision can really narrow on in. Now, this was an awesome event. I did want to give a shout out to a group that did pause and give me some answers to my questions. They're the 9th Virginia Cavalry Company B, McGregor's Horse Artillery Battery. It's a little bit of a mouthful, but after the battle, we were able to circle on in. They let us touch the guns, they let us explore everything. They answered my questions on the different types of shot that they were using. They also answered a lot of questions about how the reenactment itself happened. So they were certainly a fantastic crew. So guys, I hope that this video does help represent what you guys do and get some more people interested in going out and seeing some reenactments. Also, obviously, the clips I used from Deadliest Warrior, they come from a TV show, Deadliest Warrior, on Spike TV. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I feel obliged to say something since I'm using their material in my video. And certainly, if you like this, go check out our blog. You'll see a lot more in-depth analysis as to what I've been out and what I've been out to go see, as well as there's the Facebook page. And as always, if you want to hit that subscribe button, that certainly helps me out. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video on Civil War reenactment and what we did and how we were able to capture it. Till next time, keep training hard, and I'm the Traveling Roman.